Good morning, friends. It's Jonesy coming at you in the late morning. We're going to pretend like it's early. I used to love an early morning, but then 2020 just decimated like everyone's schedule. So I'm trying to get that morning love back, morning routine back. So I thought it'd be fun to do a get ready with me, talk about current skincare, current makeup. I'm always going through like a foundation dilemma and a skincare dilemma. Who's not, you know? Anyways, let's start getting ready. So I already cleansed my face with the Youth to the People Superfood cleanser. Love it. I think that this is such a great cleanser for anybody. As you can tell, my skin is so bad right now. This side is much worse. And I get a lot of masking through here because that's where I like press my mask down, you know, or like adjust it. But what do? So after the Youth to the People cleanser, I go in with the Ordinary. And also, excuse my nails. I got a Dip Well, like the DIY dip at home nail kit. And I haven't got the guts up to try and do it myself yet. I'm really worried about like shaping, but that's a different story. So going in with the Ordinary Buffet on my skin now. You know, I don't really know if this is how you're supposed to use it. I just put it all over my face with very clean hands. These hands are freshly washed. But some days I really worry about like skincare and if I'm putting it on right and if I'm doing the right motions. And some days I'm just like, you know what? This feels good. This is what we're going with. And I like to really just keep it simple. Some mornings I go like all out if I'm having just like a self-care day, a me day. I don't have any big plans today, so I guess I could do that, but I'm not in the mood to. We're just cleaning the house today, so no reason to get all bougied up. So then I go in with this CeraVe AM moisturizer. And I really like this because it's got SPF 30 in it and got ceramides, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid. Wonderful, great. Just checking things off the list here. I do know with moisturizers with SPF, you have to make sure, can you see that, to put enough on. So I put quite a bit on. And, oh, I should have pulled my hair all the way back. It's all right.
So, it feels so good. Listen.
When it comes to moisturizers, it's all about how it feels to me, okay? I've used some really good moisturizers, like nothing wrong with them, but if it doesn't just feel fantastic, what's the point, you know? My poor dehydrated skin. Puppy issues, hold on. Sorry, had to discipline my fur babies. We have a puppy and she was really timid at first and now she's getting very bold, okay? Very bold. So to touch on the SPF, because I did talk on my Instagram about this CeraVe tinted sunscreen. I didn't like it. And once again, it's a texture thing. And I almost didn't even use any more CeraVe after this because I hated the way that this feels. And I think, because I've used other mineral sunscreens. In fact, I have one. So this is the Ordinary's mineral sunscreen. It's almost like out. But, and I used to use this. I didn't hate it. Didn't love it. This I hated. I think it was the tint portion. The tint is nothing. It says non-greasy feel, but it felt greasy to me. It felt not no bueno. So this is definitely the winner for me if you just want that light, easy, quick step. No fuss whatsoever. But anyways, so there's a couple of the facial sunscreens I've tried. So yeah, got my SPF on, and sometimes I just stop there, but I have been really loving also using this CeraVe moisturizing cream. And I like that this is, you know, National Eczema Association approved or accepted, whatever. Fragrance free, helps restore protective skin barriers, ceramides, and things like that. But my skin gets really sensitive in, not just in the winter, worse in the winter, but also in the summer. If I get too much sun or even a little sun, the rest of my body will tan beautifully, but my skin on my face gets really, really irritated. And I've always had like a little bit of eczema, but in the winter it'll get so bad. You know, I'll just get cracks and patches, and like I said, for the longest, I just thought I had to deal with that because I was like, oh, I'm too oily. Where did that come from? What was that early 2000s, like, I'm too oily for moisturizer thing? But now I want to feel hydrated, wonderful. We love it. Feel good. I'm going to take some sips of water. Big ass water bottle, which I'm obsessed with. Can you tell I have a thing going on right now? Look. Don't judge me for my cheetah moment, okay? I'm living it. I'm deep in it. I have cheetah slippers down here too. I have a cheetah scrunchie somewhere. Another like thing that I was using that I'm not sure that I love is this Ordinary, the niacinamide. I've read a lot about niacinamide, and I think I was just using too much. I don't think I needed that much. So that's why I like a moisturizer that has these things in it. When I'm going to work, I'm literally cleansing, and then if I need a quick treatment, fine. Otherwise, I just go right in with this. Done. Okay, so makeup time, but I noticed just how extremely pale that I am. And okay, story time. I went into Sephora to get something, I think actually to get my Youth to the People cleanser, and they were out. I got talked into buying this kit from Isle of Paradise, and it had the self-tanning water, I have the tanning drops, and their mitt. Well, I went ahead and sprayed that on my chest using my Loving Tan mitt. I just did it in this chest so we can look at like both sides later of this strap. And so just know this foundation is not going to match me that I have right now because I am a ghost compared to my normal colors. So let's just talk about quick foundations, and then I'll show you what I do. Here's the remnants of the one of their stick foundations. I know it's disgusting. This one's completely out. Here's a little bit darker one. Comes with a lot of product. Like, this is pretty used, and that was great for a little while. The 83 in there, these are no filter sticks, really matched me well at one point. Then I've used the Tarte face tape, and I bought this in a mini, I can't remember, they were out of what I needed or something, so I bought this in a mini. This one's in medium neutral, which is good when I'm a little bit darker. Their light medium neutral matches me really well normally year round. Guys, I want to love the Fenty Beauty. This one is in 240. The shade range is like overwhelming, and I like this formula. I don't love it. I think I would like the hydrating one better, or whichever one she just came out with. But I do love that there's so many undertones. That'll be really good when we can just like go peruse and shop and actually sit and get matched and talk with somebody about my color. And then all of my foundations are just like so disgusting because I just throw it all in there. But this is the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage. I like this. This is the light, medium, neutral. That's kind of where I always fall. After it oxidizes and sets on your face, this did not end up being the right color. This is color 2.18. And so that brings me to my NARS. This is the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. Guys, NARS, I might just use this today, honestly. I usually mix these two. Ching. Should we just use this? let's do it. Should we just use this? Let's do it. Let's try it. So I'm just gonna go in and, so clean hands. And then I really go in with this with my fingers. And a lot of NARS products people do that with. And this is in the shade Punjab. So once I get that all over, I just like to take a little beauty blender and just kind of barely pat it in. I could probably use like a slightly different color in this, but I just get tired of color matching sometimes, you know, so I just go with whatever works. Obviously, darker than this, like I said, we're gonna see how this tans up. But then I like it because NARS is really easy to build, I feel like. And I was a MAC girl for like ever. And you can see it covers decently. Like here, to me, for like a natural, something called natural radiant, this is like good coverage. Now, like I said, I normally like to be cake face. I mean, what's the point of spending all this money on all this makeup and putting it all on if I can't tell that I'm wearing it? But, so if I need a little extra, I'll mix that in there. Another reason that I like a little bit more radiance is I like to go in with MAC. See, I probably should have like cleaned this. But this is the Medium Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. I just freaking like love the way it looks and feels on the skin. And I just dabble it. Literally just a little bit. I just like the finish it gives, personally. If that like offends you, girl, you do you. You don't have to do that, okay? Just a little here, because that's still tanning. Do you hear my dogs? I'm actually going to button this up because it's so mismatched without the tan set. So then what I like to do is do my eyebrows. Okay, so I went ahead and threw some eyebrows on. The pencil I use, it is the Precision Brow Pencil in Espresso. Very like thin. See, wide, thin. So when your eyebrows are microbladed, like when mine were fresh, if I needed some darkness in there, I could use the like flat side to do like a big stripe, or if I just needed like an extra like fill-in hair as they started to not fade but like settle in. Now I need like a full touch up, but I just do little strokes here with it vertical, and then I just brush them out to make them look natural, and I really like the way that they look. And then one thing I like about the NARS is that if I notice harsh lines with my foundation later, I can really, like, I always have them around my eyes on like lazy days when I'm not doing full like contour and whatever, like not doing that. I can just go blend out those harsh lines anywhere with like the heat of your hands. And NARS just blends out so well. So good for those more lax days. So then I have been rocking eyelash extensions for a little while. And I really liked the eyelash girl I was going to is like the best, hands down. Blah, blah. I kept rescheduling, and I know that's a pain in the ass, and you have to go for lash extensions like pretty often. And then I just had to keep rescheduling, and they finally all fell out. So I might see if she'll do like a lash lift and tint or something. But whenever I'm not wearing lash extensions, I love to wear falsies. These are my absolute favorite. I definitely can't put lashes on camera, but I just use the... My dogs are just having a heyday in the next room, living their lives. I love it. But I just use the Duo. I'm out of practice on my falsie game because I've been wearing the lash extensions for so long. Don't say hi. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. That's little Cocoa Bean, big Cocoa Bean. She's destructive. She doesn't even know it. So then back on, the heavy breathing is the dogs. But back onto, what did I just fit? Oh. So got my falsies on. They're just drying. Foam ink wispies for like a day-to-day. Now ignore these brushes. I'm getting new brushes. These are all gross and old and I've washed them 10,000 times. I've literally had all my makeup brushes for so long. But for blush, I have forever used the NARS Sin and Casino Duo. Bing! And I just put a little bit. This is the blush Sin. I'm gonna do this. Normally, I don't do this in the winter, but I'm feeling like it today. We're not leaving the house. Why do we care? I take that Casino bronzer and just a little right around here. No, we're not doing anything crazy, you know, we're living, we're feeling how we're feeling. We're getting a little color, we're faking a little tan. So then if I'm still feeling like a little extra, I'll take some more of that bronzer and I'll just pop it like just a little bit, just into the crease. No primer, just right over whatever remnants of like shadow there is, just for a little definition there. Just give me that, like, maybe my eyes are supposed to be dark underneath. Those aren't bags. It's supposed to be there. Okay, I'm down to the very, very last of this. I'm not going to show it to you. This lasts forever. It's the Flexitarian Super Shock Cheek. Guys, it has lasted me forever. And that's why I love ColourPop, is they have such quality stuff that is so cheap. So I just kind of rub it on my hand. You can even see the sheen there. And then kind of warm it up, and then I just put it where I just want a little extra pop. Just a little extra pop. So yeah, I think that's everything I normally do to my face. I'm back on the hunt for the perfect lipstick. I really want to try Dose of Colors, and I have some ColourPop things I want to try. I love, another brand I love, Lush lip scrub, just a sugar scrub. So I just scrub. And then sometimes I use the Lush Honey Trap. But today I think I'm going to go back in with this little Christmas gift I got from my very sweet friend Jacqueline. This is the Kat Von D. I got a mini. Listen, I can't resist the minis at checkout. Okay? I can't resist them. I have a problem. If I see a mini that I like, I'm getting it. But it's just Lolita. Listen, I don't do my hair. If you know me, I know that is no shock. But I don't do my hair. No hair's getting done in this house. It's a rare occurrence, okay? So we just take it down. We see how we feel with it thrown over our shoulder. Like that. That could be the vibe today. This is gonna be the look today. So I super enjoyed making this video. Do you guys want to see more get ready with me? More makeup, more life? Morning stuff, night stuff? Want to do a night routine? I don't know, you know? I'm just gonna sip my coffee and think about it. You guys let me know what you want. Thanks for watching this video. Do any of you use a planner? If you have not found the greatest routine planner for your life and you're like, I'm ready to get organized, ready to get out of this rut, watch my next video, because the planner that I have is just, I really do feel like it's life-changing, and I'll go over all of it if that's something you're interested in. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go have some breakfast and probably yell at the dogs for eating stuff they're not supposed to. Bye.